Alright guys, in this game we're playing Karthus Jungle into Hecarim. It's a Grandmaster Challenger lobby. Hecarim matchup I think is pretty Karthus favorite. I feel like early game, unless he gets a lead, it's not that hard. But we're going to be doing something a little different. You can see right here, we're actually going for a sneaky low invade. Recently I've been running Karthus Jungle with a Knight. And I feel like it's a very, very strong summoner spell in the current meta just because every jungler is pretty much a melee champion that is a healer. They're usually a bruiser that go healing just builds in general, just like Thundered Sky, Endless Hunger, etc. I'm pretty sure Hecarim is a massive healer as well. And they also have a Soraka on the enemy team, so we've been running a Knight, and overall I've had pretty good feedback with it. I think I've been winning a lot, so we're going to try this game to see how it feels. And I also ended up starting his bot side because I want to split the map and then play for bot side here if I possibly can. We also took a pot just because since I'm invading, you know, it's kind of a flip. If he was here, I would have had to just fight him off and then probably use my pot. But luckily he wasn't here. I mean, even if he ends up taking my top side here, it does not matter because what we're going to do is after a 3 camp, we're going to look to try to gank bot if we can. The Jhin apparently just knew I was here for some reason. I have no idea how, but he definitely knew. I mean, if they walk up, we can try to fight. The Soraka's going melee mode for some reason. Good flash root by Senna. And we got the Q off, and then he ends up dying. Okay, for some reason, I don't know why the Soraka walked melee mode, but you can see Hecarim's into my top side here, and that's okay. It does not really matter for us. We ended up getting a free first blood. Actually, well, Hecarim 3 camp getting top. So it's not a free first blood, but it's a free kill. We don't really need to Krug Bug just because we know that the enemy jungler is top, but he's not going to be invading me here. My teammates are luckily actually playing for jungle here because they're just killing him while he's in my top side. So you know that guy has to be tilted here. That is kind of hilarious though. Luckily, my team is playing for jungle. He ends up dying, which is kind of nice. You know, I think from base, he's going to run... I mean, I don't know exactly if he's going to run to top side. I mean, I'm going to try to go for the top crab. Just because my Gromp is up, I feel like I want to go for the top crab into my Gromp. I don't know. This might be risky because from base, if he's running here, he can probably kill me. But I'm going to try to flip this if I can. Okay, he actually did pull up. He dropped a pink there, and he found out I was low enough. So I think he's going to kill me. He does have a pickaxe. Unfortunately, he did end up going to the crab here. Maybe the Yon can kill him right after. Okay, that's my bad. I kind of flipped it, and unfortunately, it was not a good flip, and then he ends up killing me. I did not think you'd be there fast enough. I mean, obviously, he shouldn't go to his bot side here. I mean, maybe I thought he would go to bot crab into his bot side right after, just because he knew that I started his bot side. But unfortunately, he went for top side, but that's okay. Because even though we split the map, what we're going to do is we're going to keep playing for bot side here. So I'm just going to look to gank bot once again if I can. If we can keep stunning him, eventually I can get up in time. I mean, I do have boots, and he has no boots, so he should be dead here. Alright, nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we split the map, just because their bot lane kind of technically cannot play the game. This guy's on his camps here. If we can look to try to fight, this would be great. Okay, I got it. I think he smited early, and I got it with the Q, and then we can actually counter this. Both of them are snared, and then... Oh my god. Okay, well, Soraka unfortunately lives, but Hecarim died. I did end up getting the Gromp, though, so you know that guy has to be tilted. The Jin's walking in. We can try to kill him as well. Good heal. Oh my god, he has barrier, but he ends up dying. And then the Q kills with Soraka. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. We're at 6 harvest stacks at 5 minutes into the game, and we have just keep killing their bot lane. Even though the map was split and I ended up dying earlier top, it doesn't even matter just because of how fed I am at 5 minutes into the game. Since we have so many Dark Harvest stacks, my mid game is going to be so powerful just because my Dark Harvest is going to be hitting like a truck. So you can see earlier in those fights I had a Knight, it had pretty good value. I mean, the damage we do is kind of crazy. The Fiestas we have are just a lot. He's probably on my top side here. I'm just going to ignore it and try to look to go bot side for another gank, honestly. Or maybe gank mid here. It's kind of hard. If not, I'll just base and then go bot side again. It's kind of hard. I don't know. I don't think I can gank here. Unfortunately, though, for my top laner, I will not be going top lane just because, although it could be a free gank, unfortunately for this guy, he is the weak side warrior. I know it probably sucks to play into a ranged top laner and he gets no help and the map is split on him. But unfortunately, you know, I gotta mute him and hopefully he doesn't go 0-20 because I feel like with my current tempo, it's not worth for me to walk top lane. Even if Zoe gets a little fed, she cannot carry this game. I feel like my bot lane can definitely carry. So, you know, it's okay if my top laner falls a little behind. If it was a different champion, maybe. But I'm not really scared of a Zoe top. The Leona got the root into the death. Wonderful. Alright, that's what we're talking about. If I can keep ganking bot lane here, it makes it to where their bot lane just cannot play the game. The Hecarim smited the Gromp away, but we can honestly look to dive this guy as well right after. This guy should be just dead. Okay, look at that. I mean, they cannot play. We got... This guy is only level 5. He kills my Leona. I mean, my Leona got the kill, but he does end up dying. So, okay, that's worth whatever. The crab is spawning in 15 seconds, and Hecarim is spawning right now, which means I'm not going to make the same mistake I did earlier. I know he's going to go for the crab. So unfortunately, I cannot go for this crab, and I have to just go to my top side. Because, you know, I learned my mistake. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did earlier. I flipped it one time. It went wrong. I'm not going to flip it again. If I do die on the crab there, it's so bad for my tempo. I think I'm better off just taking my top side here. My set is fighting. I don't think he's low enough for me to click R, unfortunately. I mean, yeah. You know, this guy's 0-4 into the Zoe top. I do agree that, you know, it kind of sucks to play into a ranged top laner and get 0 ganks, 0 help from your jungler, especially when my set actually killed the jungle, like the Hecarim in my jungle. But I'm sorry, man, you're just the weak side warrior. It is what it is. I don't think it's worth my time to look to gank top other than me clicking R. But if Leona wants to go in, I can click R here. He should die. Oh my god, does he actually live? Wow, he picked up a summoner spell and he got out. I think he picked up a flash. He unfortunately ended up living. I don't know, this guy keeps talking about 6-7 in all chat, but whatever. Unfortunately, he does end up living, but that's okay. We did burn our R though, which kind of sucks. I don't know what happened, but apparently my Yone ulted and then ended up killing him anyways, but we didn't get an assist, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. At least Yone gets the kill. Better than nothing. I mean, we can go in on Soraka, or we can go on the Jhin here, possibly. Oh my god, that Q did so much damage. That's what I'm talking about. We're at 11 Dark Harvest stacks. The Hecarim is ulting. He completely whiffs the ult, but I think I might be a goner here. The Sylas stole the Leona ult, and then I'm just dead. We do trade a kill, though, at least. 1 for 1, that's fine. I did lose I gave a shutdown away, but that's okay. We do end up getting our Blackfire torch. Not bad considering how chaotic I made the game, but that's the whole reason of why I that's why I go ignite, because I want the game to go chaotic. By going ignite, it makes it to where I'm stronger than the enemy jungler in a 1v1 situation. Like almost no jungler should be able to beat me 1v1 with ignite advantage. And just like that, we're just at 12 Dark Harvest stacks at 10 minutes. Which means that our scaling is going to be insane this game once we get into the mid game, if we can get there. Alright, instead of going to my top side here, I'm just going to take my, I'm just going to take the dragon here. That's okay. We don't have smite, but you can see how I pulled it out. By pulling it out like this, it makes it to where the vision on the crab doesn't even show me. And, I mean, I think we get it before they even realize. The Hecarim ended up taking Void Grubs. That's okay. I mean, we got dragons, so I would definitely say I would rather have a dragon than the 3 Void Grubs. In the current meta, I feel like Grubs don't really do as much value as dragons, so that's okay as well. Hecarim was top. We just saw him on the minimap a second ago, which means we should run into his bot side and try to collect the blue buff if we can. This is a pretty free blue for us, I think, just because they can't really contest, and we should be able to get this before they are able to collapse on us. Notice how I kind of just played for his bot side camps like so far this entire game. I don't really mind losing my top side as long as I'm getting his bot side. Leona completely whiffed the ult, but that's okay. We're still zoning off their bot lane from playing the game. You can see here that we're kind of proxying them, and they just cannot really play the game. I mean, this guy got rooted into the Q. There's a Soraka R, but he ended up dying. We can keep going forward. I can pop the Ignite on the Hecarim, so he's not healing at all. Look at that. He doesn't even heal because through the Ignite. I didn't hit that Q though, but unfortunately, there I can click R if I have to. He's walking back in, and he does end up killing me, but that's fine. We do end up trading 1 for 1. Oh my god, if he didn't bury, he would have died. My ult actually did a lot of damage. Considering that was a level 1 Karthus R, I would say that was pretty insane. Just because I have 15 Dark Harvest stacks. We can try to look to kill her. He did miss the R again. Leona's not the greatest with her ults, I'll be honest with you. But, you know, I can respect the attempt. There's the flash Q into the death. I mean, I definitely need the Dark Harvest stack on the Zoe plus the Treasure Hunter stack. So, we're already at 16 Harvest stacks. The Zoe's talking about 6-7 again, but it's because Set has 67 CS. I don't know if this guy's in love with 6-7 for some reason, but yeah, it is what it is. I was kind of worried that the enemy jungler was going to take my bot side when I went for that play top lane. I mean, I was planning or preparing to just lose it all, but you know, he didn't end up taking it, luckily. Even if he took my entire bot side there, it's not like I would be super behind. We have so many kills. The guy's recalling in the bush for some reason, and he ends up dying. We're at 17 Dark Harvest stacks at 14 minutes. We can keep going forward here. They do have a lot of traps, but if Leona can CC them... Leona already has ult up again, which is crazy. We just went from ganking top lane to ganking bot lane, and the Silas is here. I'm down to try to counter this. We can counter fight. The Q did a lot of damage to her, and then she ended up dying. There's the flash. And he's dead as well. Okay, nice. We're at 19 Dark Harvest stacks at 15 minutes into the game. That is so much damage. My ult is going to hurt so much when I get Shadow Flame next. We can see Hecarim on the top side on the minimap here, which means this should be a free timer for us to take Dragon. I'll take Dragon, then just recall, just because I'm saving on a lot of money. I mean, my teammates are straight up killing their Hecarim here, so that's fine as well. I mean, the jungler has to be tilted at this point of the game. Yeah, I mean, this guy's 1 HP running around my jungle. I'm not going to obviously click R for that guy. He's dead. Let's recall, and let's play for maybe his top side or Herald here, because we're sitting on 2,700 gold right now. I unfortunately bought a Hextech alternator. I thought I was going to go Leandre's third, but I unfortunately bought a Hextech alternator, but it's fine just because I'm super fed. And they're not that HP heavy, so I think going Shadow Flame third is not even a bad option here. Zoe loves to type in all chat. He said, I think big guy Hecarim is mad, perma-pinging everyone all game. There's a Hecarim running into me, but I don't think this guy can actually beat me in a 1v1. We are just way too strong. And you can see that 1Q did so much damage to him, and he just ended up dying. Like, that's the Ignite diff. He tries to fight me, I drop the Ignite on him, he has no healing. And then he just dies. Soraka's going in here. I can probably click R if I have to. Actually, no, they're all in my range. 1Q did so much damage to him, he just ended up dying. And this guy should be dead as well. Okay, nice. I mean, this game is just straight up over, by the way. We're at 21 Dark Harvest stacks with 11 kills. Like, even if they get a few shutdowns, they just cannot win this game no matter what happens. At this point, he can't really farm his top side because we can just take over his camps here. And we should be able to kill these guys through this mid fight. He's ulting onto me, but he does not have much damage. He ends up dying to my E. Leona whiffing another Leona ult, but that's okay. He ends up dying as well. Nice try on that guy. I did walk a little bit too forward, unfortunately, so we do end up dying, but we can click R. These guys should just be dead. Oh my god, my ult did so much damage to the Soraka right there. You guys see that damage? I mean, it's because I had so much pen to where and the last stand, so he just ends up dying. And they said can report Hecarim, he's just AFK. But to be honest, I do believe that this game is essentially over, even though, you know, it is kind of messed up to be AFK. At the same time, I don't really see a win con they have. But yeah, I mean, we're just way too strong. I have too much money and too many Dark Harvest stacks. Because the thing is that when they get low, and I click 1Q, it will just like nuke half their health at least. My teammates are fighting here. These guys are pretty low, so you know what I can do? I can do a drive-by with my E and just kill these guys. Hit them with the vacuum on the E and just get two. I think I collected 2 Dark Harvest stacks right there. I hit them with the tip of my E, and they just vaporized. They got vaporized. That's just too funny. The Raka is walking up a little too close. Oh my god, 1100 damage Q, I think, on that guy right there. He walked up. That was half his health. That was kind of a clean Yone combo as well. This guy's trying to clear the waves, but you can't do anything, man. You are just gonna die. Alright, 1Q again with half his health bar. That's what I'm talking about. We're at 26 Dark Harvest stacks. Our Dark Harvest has done 4,200 damage already at 21 minutes into the game. And we should just be able to end the game. But you know, I kind of want to run in just to see a damage test here if I can. We got the Q off, and then he dies. And Jin almost died to my ult if I hit him with one more Q. But yeah, overall, you know, we were going to be full build at 22 minutes if I got the Magi's. But I can't believe that Zoe is typing this stuff. But regardless, super fun game. GG's. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you all so much for watching. Alright guys, in this game we're playing Karthus jungle into Talon. This is a Grandmaster Challenger lobby. Now Talon also is going Conquer. So we did run the Ignite once again. I do feel like Ignite kind of has really good value in this game. Just because if Talon ever jumps me, he tries to 1v1 me. If I drop the Ignite on him, he's not really healing much. There are also a lot of melee champions this game. Is Exhaust good this game? Maybe. You could argue Exhaust could be good. The only reason I don't like to go Exhaust in general in the jungle is just because the cooldown on Exhaust in general is just way too long. It's 240 seconds compared to the Ignite that is 180. And obviously I would rather have the cooldown as 180 seconds. And obviously I think the Exhaust damage into the Talon and the Zed would be not bad. Because if they do get fed, it might be a problem, but hopefully they don't get fed and it should be fine. We're going to skip red here to do Krugs because my Krugs are going to spawn faster. What we're going to do is we're going to do a Krug bug. By doing this, it makes it to where I don't take any damage. And by doing this, it makes it to where if the jungler ends up invading me, we'd be pretty much full HP and then we should be able to ready to fight. I don't think he's going to actually end up invading me though, because if he was gonna, he would have done it by now. And it seems like based off the information we have, we just saw that he completed the Raptors here. So he's actually pathing bot here. So you can see we're like kind of healthy-ish in the jungle, and he is actually not looking to invade me, so that's good. Gonna let my bot lane know that he's gonna be ganking bot. I can try to look to kill this guy mid lane. I don't end up getting a Dark Harvest stack, but I got an assist by pressing W, so you know, even though we don't get a Harvest stack, I will take it. That's a free assist for us, and free Treasure Hunter stack. And now their jungler is bot, so we should be able to get this crab in time, and I think we'll just take a recall. Because we can't really gank top here, so it's best for us to recall. Unfortunately, my bot lane did not respect the fact that Talon is bot side, but at least they don't end up dying. They do have to burn some summoner spells. And what now I can do is I'm just going to ping that I'm sitting all the way here. I'm coming from base. They got to just wait for me, and then we can look to counter gank or even just fight in general. Okay, so I do have 6th Sense the Ruin, so if I do walk into a ward, I will have vision on it, but it seems like it's not warded. So we can try to look to get a kill here. He does flash, and this guy, I was gonna say, he might flash, he ends up flashing, but, you know, we drop the Ignite on him, he just ends up dying, and that's perfect. So no flashes bot lane, you know, we gotta gank off on the mid lane by getting a slow, and then we're just gonna look to just do a full clear right after. I'm asking my mid laner, also, I forgot to mention I'm duo with Yamakaze this game. He's playing Pantheon, obviously they took his Talon. But I'm asking for him to get a ward on my Raptors just in case the Talon ends up invading. I would have vision on it. So it's really good to get the information on how the jungler is pathing. Alright, it looks like he is trying to invade my top side here. So I'm going to try to prevent this if we can. Luckily, we do have vision on it. And it seems like he knows that he has been spotted. So he's running away here. Yeah, he's running out. That's okay. It's just time wasted for him. His tempo is really bad now just because he ended up wasting a lot of time running around, which means that it's a perfect tempo game for us now. Alright, let's base. We have enough money for the Lost Chapter, which means we probably won't be getting a Darksteel here. Unfortunately, I just got the money for the Lost Chapter, so I'm just gonna base get that. And probably run to the Crab or Dragon here. Just depending on what their jungler does. He's actually here, but he's only level 5. I don't know why this guy's trying to fight me here. He actually wouldn't have been able to kill me, and then he ends up dying. That was a really troll play by him. I don't know why he's there. I mean, whoever gets Crab gets level 6, obviously. I guess he was just trying to wait for me in the bush there. But there's no world he can actually beat me in a 1v1 unless he's level 6 there. But luckily, my teammates were ready to fight. I mean, my Pantheon and my Lux were there. So he does end up dying. And that makes it to where it's a free Crab plus a free Dragon. And we get level 6 advantage over him now. My mid unfortunately died, but I'm going to try to look to get a kill here if I can. It's kind of hard to kill that guy. If I had Flash, maybe. I think he does have his W up anyway, so flashing wouldn't do anything to begin with there. Alright, since my Karthus is fighting here, I'm going to try to click R to get an assist if I can. Unfortunately, we don't get an assist, which kind of sucks, but what I can do here is to be safe. I don't know where their talent is, but we're just going to do the one grub over the wall. We can just do one and just ignore the other two if we want to, but we see Talon on the bot side here. He's actually going to kill my Jinx, and that's okay because we'll just take the grubs in the meantime. It's free grubs for us just because he ends up killing my AD carry. My Lux ends up killing the Talon somehow, and this guy's going in. So even though we didn't get a kill earlier, we can try to get a kill here now. Just to get the treasure hunter stack. I don't remember if I got it or not earlier. Okay, that auto attack did quite some damage. I think it's because my my Fade Ashes was burning him, and then I hit him with the auto attack, and then the red buff as well. So I guess he dies off that. All right, we got the grubs. Let's take a base. We got a lot of farm compared to the Talon. We're up like 20 CS on him. 85 CS in 9 minutes. My AD carry is 1v2ing them. And this game is looking completely free for us. Now the buy is kind of weird, like awkward. I don't know if I should build like that or just go with the Dark Seal or no Dark Seal. I think we'll just get the Sorix boots and no Dark Seal, just because I don't have the greatest gold to purchase it. You know me, I'm definitely a Dark Seal enjoyer, but I feel like just because of the gold I have, every time I've recalled, I haven't had the greatest times to buy a Dark Seal this game, so unfortunately we are rocking no Dark Seal. I did spot Talon going topside earlier, so I think what I can do is probably just go for his Raptors here, possibly. The Zed is going in, but I don't think you're going to get much damage out, buddy. You were just hooked, and the Lux does end up getting the kill there, I think. That's okay, though. This Talon is going really deep to kill my Silas here. He actually ended up tanking another turret shot, thinking that he was going to live through Triumph, but unfortunately ends up dying to the Karthus. So, you know, that's a great kill for me. Let's go dive these guys bot side as well right after. I mean, nice. I mean, both of them are dead. I might be dead. Okay, nice. Actually, we got out of range in time, or else we were dead there. I mean, so far so good. We're 4 kills, 5 assists, 7 Dark Harvest stacks. We can get our second dragon here. Having 2 dragons at 11 minutes into the game is kind of insane, just because we can get a early soul in case the game goes bad later. We can just get the soul as our win con for sure. We caught the super late Dark Seal, but you know, better late than never. And then we're just gonna get a Shadow Flame second. I'll probably go Leandre third. They're pretty squishy this game, and I'm kind of snowballed, so I feel like the Shadow Flame will help me snowball even harder. I don't know if we can exactly kill this guy. He got hit by the trap, so I guess he does end up dying. That Dark Harvest damage with the Q did quite some damage as well, and then he just ends up dying. The Talon is running into my bots or my top side here. So if we could prevent this, that would be awesome. I feel like I don't want to lose my top side for no reason here. Especially since Lux can stop him. He did get something, but he's only level 9. I don't think he has much burst damage to kill me. Lux hits him with the ult, and then he just ends up dying too. Nice. I mean, honestly, I think this game's already over. It's 7-20. It's a pretty clean game from me and my team. You know, I can't say I'm solo carrying this one, but my teammates are doing really well this game. All right, this guy's ulting. He's flashing for some reason, but that's not gonna save you. I don't know about that one.
Your team has destroyed.
This guy's walking in. I don't know if we should try to kill him, but we might be a little too deep. The Talon flashes on me, but at least we get one kill. I mean, Talon got 1,000 gold, which does suck. I don't think he can carry this game by himself, but 1,000 gold on the Talon is quite scary. But, you know, he did burn his flash at least, so he does have no flash. Which means he does have no flash for the dragon fight as well. My Pantheon is kind of destroying him. He might die to my ult. I think I'm just gonna spam ult here and try to see if we can actually end up killing him. I'm just gonna click R. He should die here, I think. Yeah, he does end up dying. Nice. And I got the double buffs back. Honestly, if it wasn't for the double buffs, I definitely wouldn't have ulted. But, you know, I kind of wanted the double buffs. So, we ult and then we get the kill off it. Oh, there's a fight breaking out here. We can try to help. That guy might be out, unfortunately. But at least we kill one. I'm getting ulted by everybody. But this guy should be dead too. Good root by Lux. I got hit by the Varus ult. I got hit by the Talon R as well there. And then we just end up dying. Our third dragon spawning already at 17 minutes. We can just play for our third dragon here. Talon has no flash, so you know if we do get an early Infernal Soul, the game is pretty easy for us, I would say. That guy might die to my ult. I'm not 100% sure. He actually does end up dying. I was worried he was going to use barrier. He didn't end up having barrier, I guess. I was spam pinging thinking that Baron was up, but it's actually Elder. Or sorry, it's not Elder, it's Herald. This game is very short. I keep thinking it's like way longer just because of how much fighting it's been, but it's only 18 minutes into the game, so I guess we can just take the Herald and then probably just try to push some top lane or something. Yeah, we dropped the Herald here. We can just keep pushing. Their Zed ended up dying. Silas TP'd mid for a counter gank, I guess, and then they ended up killing the Nautilus there, and then I think we can just keep pushing bot. My Pantheon's ulting mid, which means there's a fight breaking out. I mean, I'm not really paying attention to the mid fight, just because I can't really provide anything. I don't have ult, so I think I'm better off just keeping the push on the top lane here. Alright, we base, we get the Leandries. The next item will just be Storm Surge. Get the Hextech Alternator. So far, so good. I mean, he's only level 12. We're about to be level 14, so we do have a 2-level lead on him. In terms of money as well, we are obviously way richer than him. He just doesn't have many kills as us, so it's really hard for him to play the game. That guy got one shot, and I think he just flashed the Luxor thinking he would survive, but he does end up dying anyways. I mean, honestly, I thought I was going to kill him with my ult, but I was wrong. I was really close, but he ends up killing with the Pantheon Q. That's okay too, because just like that, since he is dead, I think we can just pull the Baron here. And this should be a free Baron. They can't really contest. Everyone's too far away, unless Zed wants to solo contest, which I doubt. So this should be a free Baron for us. Alright, so we got the money for the Storm Surge. Let's try to run mid and help my team here if I can. But unfortunately, it's a little too late. They do end up dying, unfortunately, but that's fine. Dragon is about to spawn. Honestly, I'm just kind of trying to play for the Infernal Soul here. I mean, if we get the Soul, it's a guaranteed 100% game over. Even though, I mean, I think it's still game over. I don't think they're going to contest. This is a free Dragon Soul for us, and I mean, yeah, I mean, we just have Soul at 22 minutes into the game. Karthus with a Infernal Soul is pretty disgusting. So, you know, once I get level 16 plus Infernal Soul, I click R. I feel like they will all be either 100% dead or just like almost to death for sure. This guy's going in on me, but I don't really think he even has the damage to kill me. That was a Triumph Gap. I mean, thank you for the heal for the Lux, but I'm pretty sure I would have ended up living. There is a Nautilus on me though. Oh my god, he got the auto attack off. He honestly was auto attacking quite fast, but it's because he has Bandle Pipes. But we do end up dying, unfortunately. I don't really know what else to buy. I mean, I could get a Seekers if I do want to. I don't really want to sell my Darksteel. Since we're so ahead, it's 15 kills to 40 kills. Let's just get a last item Magi's and maybe we can stack it up before the game is over. But my last item doesn't really matter regardless of what I buy. There is a level 14 Talon nearby. There's an Aurora nearby as well. There's the ult by her. She tries to live. I think if she doesn't get hit by the Jinxar, I will ult. Okay. I think he's dead. 100%. Yeah, he's dead. Everyone seems to get really pretty low as well. I think we can just straight up end the game here. Our teammates do way too much damage. That guy's flashing the air, I guess. And just like that, the game should just be over here. I mean, we're just way too ahead to where there's nothing they can do to stop us. These guys are going in doing some crazy damage. Honestly, I am down to just run into the fountain to kill them. I don't mind taking the death for the team if we have to. He dies. He's trying to get outside of the fountain, but then he's running into my team. And then he ends up dying too. Regardless, it was a pretty good game, you know, kind of clean. I didn't make too many mistakes this game. But I think they end, right? I mean, they both died. Okay, he should be able to end. Regardless, they said GG Jungle Gap in all chat. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you all so much for watching. Hey guys, really quick before this video ends, if you want to see me play other champions outside of Karthus, make sure to subscribe to my second channel. All my links are in the description below. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been showing me, and as always, thank you all so much for watching.